Hello everyone, welcome to MAXGE Broadcasting Room. My name is Peter. This is my partner, Jema. Welcome to MAXGE Studio.
Hello everyone, here located at the foot of the beautiful Mogan Mountain in Zhejiang Province, has an enterprise which is specialized in developing and producing low voltage electrical goods. Yes, that is MAXGE Electrical. Max means maximum, GE means global electric. We combine them together, bearing our vision to becoming a world-class intelligent electrical brand. Our products have been sold all over the world, and our products also passed certifications of VDE, KEMA, CE, SIMCO, TUV, and so on. We also have a set of advanced automatic equipment and a professional group of senior technical support and consultants from France, UK, Spain, Germany, and other countries. Seeing is believing, so today let's show our co-product line, MCB Automatic lines.
Now let me introduce our MCB workshop. We moved our MCB workshop to our new building this year, and now we have advanced automatic production machines that have total 5 automatic lines only for MCB products, and 3 automatic lines for the intelligent MCB, DPN MCB, isolators, indicator, doorbell. The MCB, to achieve automatic production line operations, improved the consistency and stability of the batch products, and the automatic production line include the automatic laser unit, automatic rewriting unit, mechanical running unit, automatic thermal testing unit, automatic cooling unit, automatic magnetic test, automatic multiple assembly unit, automatic magnetic test, on-off test, high voltage test, automatic printing unit, MCB automatic dingwheel lock assembly unit, automatic packing unit, which are for the full procedure, except the assembly step. And now our technical department is developing together with the equipment partner to improve the assembly step to be completely automation. The machines completely replace manual work.
As Peter mentioned, we have 5 automatic production lines for the MCB. So please focus on our production capacity. Our production capacity can be reached to 50 million poles per year. Those automatic lines can match to the 4.5 kA, 6 kA, 10 kA MCB as well, and put all pieces MCBs testing by automatic machines. We have equipment SOP for workers to operate the machines easily and accurately, and put our first qualified product and unqualified MCBs for reference during production. We are improving the MES system for our MCB production lines. It will be helpful to the product's identification and traceability. Now let's ask our technical support Sandeep to introduce our MCB workshop online.
So in the last video I have shown you how we do the injection molding. I have taken you through the stamping workshop also. So this now today we will discuss, I will tell you about the MCB workshop and RCCB workshop. Now presently I am in the MCB workshop, and behind me there is a screen you can see, and I will tell you what this screen is about. Here you can see where we monitor the power of the entire plant. We can see the now again 76.2 kilowatt is 64.5 64.1 kilowatt is the present consumption. This is how we monitor the power of all the equipments. This is the online monitoring system for the equipments, how many equipments are on and how many equipments are off. Here you can see we also monitor the online quality. You can see this is the online quality defect. Yesterday we found for the assembly workshop, and all of them has been reworked. Similarly, we also monitor the quality defects for which we are getting from the supplier end. Now, yesterday we found the 5 defects which we received from the suppliers, out of which 3 has been already been communicated and reworked. And this is the equipment status in the workshop, wherein 10 equipments are under breakdown, out of which now present has been repaired. Here you can see the date-wise production capacity. Here also, this is right now we have 8 automations wherein the daily production is going around 10,000 to 12,000 per line. You can see here. This percentage indicates how much percentage order we complete right now. Like right now we are at 98% and to 99%. So now I will take you to the warehouse first of the MCB workshop, then we can go to the actual testing lines. Now we are in the MCB testing line. I will tell you how we test the MCB right from we do the first stage is the laser printing to the final packing. So let's move to the first station of the MCB testing line, which is the laser printing machine. Let's come here. This is the automatic laser printing machine for the MCB. Here you can see we are printing the QR code on the MCB on the side face, so that with respect to this QR code, the entire data traceability of the testing is being saved in the master computer. Now this machine is an automatic rivet insertion machine for the MCB. In our MCB, the plus point is we have 7 rivets. As far as the competitors are concerned, they have 4 to 5 rivets only. By having more number of rivets, we can ensure the braking capacity, during the short circuit braking capacity, the MCB will not explode off. And also this machine being automatic, we can ensure this is the ball feeder wherein the first 4 rivets are getting inserted, and this is the second riveting station where the remaining 3 stations are getting inserted. And here the riveting is happening. You can see the riveting is happening here, and this station is to insert the rivets. Now let's move to the third stage of the testing line. Now we are at the unscrewing station and a continuity checking station, automatic for the MCB. Why we need to take out the screws? Because in the later stage we have to check it for the thermal and the magnetic testing, wherein the electrodes are getting inserted here, and we will ensure that being the electrodes are getting inserted in this MCB, the electrodes should not get damaged. So we firstly we unscrew the terminal screws, and then we test. The next stage here is a continuity checking. First we check the continuity before we check all the tests. Now we are at the automatic thermal calibration machine. This is the real heart of the testing line. You can see here there are total 16 workstations. There are total 16 workstations. At a time, 16 breakers are being hot calibrated. So what does it mean, the hot calibration? Normally there are 2 types of calibration for the MCB. One is the hot and one is the cold calibration. During the hot calibration, we also pass the current, and at the same time we also rotate the screw to adjust the calibration gap between the bimetal and the tripping lever. So this has been done automatically by this machine. But with the hot calibration, we can ensure that the thermal tripping is within the range, and with this, the overload tripping, that is which is mentioned in the IEC 60898 standard, that the overload tripping should pass at 1.13 ion and to 1.45 ion. This test is qualified once we have the good quality of the calibration is being maintained. So that's why we have done all the process through the automatic calibration machine. Here you can see these are the motors which are doing the automatic calibration, and these are the electrodes where the currents are getting passed during the calibration process. Now the next stage after thermal calibration is the cooling. This is the most important stage, because after thermal calibration there is one more process called a thermal verification. Whatever we calibrate, we should verify whether it is done okay or not. But in between, this stage is also very important, because all the efficiency of the thermal verification depends on this process. What does this machine do is basically this machine cools the breakers for a certain period of time. You can see here there are many fixtures mounted here, and there are, in one fixture there are total 10 MCBs. So we have programmed this machine to cool it for 45 minutes. Once the MCB goes in, then it comes out after 45 minutes. So we can ensure that bimetal is coming back to its original position before we test for the thermal verification. Now the next stage is basically after cooling we do the magnetic testing. So what this magnetic testing is for? This is basically for to ensure that the MCB trips, because MCB has the two protection. One is the overload and the short circuit. The short circuit protection is being taken care of by the magnetic testing in our factory, because actual short circuit current we cannot pass, otherwise the MCB will get damaged. So we pass the certain amount of current, because now this MCB is C characteristic MCB, wherein the 5 to 10 ion current has to be passed, so that, and at 5 ion the MCB should not trip. At 10 ion the MCB should trip within 100 milliseconds. This is what the standard says. So this machine automatically do the magnetic testing. As we have seen in the previous machine, that the MCBs we are cooling it after thermal calibration. Now the MCBs has to be re-verified whether the calibration process is okay or not. Now you can see it is a semi-automatic machine wherein the thermal calibration verification is being done, and after the thermal calibration is qualified, it goes for the multipole coupling in the next station. Now we'll move to the next station, multipole coupling. This is the machine for the multipole coupling. So some of the customers need the 2-pole, 3-pole or 4-pole. In that case, we need to insert the rivets as per the 2-pole or 3-pole or 4-pole version. So this machine automatically insert the rivet and do the riveting also. And there is also a in between link between the poles, which ensures the tripping of all the poles together. That link is also been automatically fitted and coupled by this machine. Here you can see this machine. After we have seen the automatic insertion of the rivet and the coupling link, the multipoles are being riveted here. Now we are standing at the multipole magnetic testing machine, because as we have done the multipole, we have to again retest it for the magnetic testing. Some of the maybe our competitors, which they are not checking the multipole again. As we have seen, this line also have the before magnetic testing machine for the single pole, but after the multipole also we have to recheck it again, because it has a different characteristics after we couple all the poles together. This machine do automatic magnetic on the magnetic testing on the multipole, and also this machine has do the high voltage testing at 2.1 kV. The high voltage is for we apply high voltage for the 1 second, and we see that the leakage current should not exceed 20 milliampere. After we have done all the series of testing, like first is the barcode printing, then is the single pole riveting, then is the magnetic thermal calibration, thermal verification, then the magnetic testing on the single pole, then the multipole coupling, multipole riveting, then multipole again being tested for the magnetic. All the series of the test has been done. Then finally the MCB comes for the printing. Here this machine do automatic pad printing on the top face of the MCB. This is the final station wherein the DIN clips are getting inserted automatically. This is the DIN clip insertion station automatic. Once the DIN clip insertion fixing is over, then follows the packing process, wherein I will show you the packing process, which is completely automatic at our end.
Okay, now let me introduce our most popular series, Alpha Series MCB. Our Alpha Series named EPB-63 is in compliance with IEC 60898-1 standard. We have 4.5, 6, 10 kA for braking capacity, and for some countries, they also need the lower braking capacity with 3 kA. Our MCB's rated current is from 0.5 ampere to 63 ampere, and it has 1 pole to 4 pole with BCDQ. We have already gotten the VDE, KEMA, CE, CB certificates. Now let me explain more inside of our MCB. Bimetal, arc chamber, coil, fixed contactor, mechanical, moving contactor, and so on. The materials of the inter-components, both metal and plastic, with high quality material. For example, most of the parts with T2 grade copper, base and cover with fire resistance materials. As we know, MCB's main function is for overload protection and short circuit protection. The overload protection is mainly operated by bimetal assembly parts, while the short circuit protection is mainly operated by coil assembly parts. As I mentioned before, our MCB have BCDQ. Here are different usage for BCDQ. B and CQ are mainly for home used, while DQ is mainly for industry.
Now let me introduce our MCB's features and benefits. We have transparent cover for MCB. We can put a label to show which area it controls, like kitchen, bedroom, washroom, and so on. Here is MCB indicator. It is for on and off function display. On is red color, off is green color. For the MCB hole, you will see our terminal screw, which is with high torque 2.5 Newton, while IEC standard is required 2 Newton. This type MCB can be fork-type busbar connection on both sides, and pin-type cable connection on both sides.
Our MCB has a special design, heat dissipation at the side of the MCB. We call it S-design. It can increase lifetime and faster heat dissipation. Also, it can ensure long-time stable loading. Now let me introduce inter-components arc chamber. You can see our arc chamber, we have 13 plates for MCB 10K design, and normal on the market, the arc chamber only have 11 plates for 10K. Our design is quick and efficient arc checking, and very low let-through energy class 3. For the MCBs, they have two important targets regarding the lifetimes. One is mechanical life, and another one is electric life. Our Alpha Series 6KA, 10KA MCB are over IEC standard. Regarding mechanical life, we can reach 20,000 operations, which is required 10,000 operations by IEC standard. And electric life, we can reach 10,000 operations, which is required 4,000 operations by IC standard. It means our MCB can be used for long time and stability. And also our MCB can work reliability in harsh environment. The lower temperature minus 25 degree and the higher temperature 55 degree. It can meet the application requirements in various situations. As you know, the environment temperature in North Europe, such as Finland, Norway, the temperature are very low. Meanwhile, the Middle East and African is very high, and our MCBs can also working reliability in such kind of harsh environment. Also, we have full range of accessories which is matching with our MCB, like auxiliary contactor OF, trapping lamps contactor SD, over under voltage relays MM, shunt tripper MX, doorbell transformer, indicator lights, surge protection device SPD, and so on. Customers can choose according to different application. This type MCB can be line and load reversibility. Normally, the connection for the MCB during installation into the distribution box, it's line top side and load downside. But for some market, need the reverse connection during operations, means line downside and load top side. And it's for different markets and the customers' requirements. Our MCB can safety with requirements, and under such kind of connection, the performance will also keep stable. The MCB terminals are designed for IP20 protection, which keeps the safety during installation.
You know, MCB has different amperes. It's related to different area using. For example, one pole 10 kA to 16 ampere is normally used for lighting. One pole 20 ampere to 33 ampere is normally used for kitchen and bathroom area. Also used for air conditioner and other line equipment. Some customers will choose two pole 40 ampere to 63 ampere as main switch instead of isolator.
This is simple introduction of our MCB. Now let's see the 3D video for the MCB for revealing. And we were talking about the DPN phase and the neutral circuit breaker. Its multi-function of MCB plus neutral pole. The size is same as MCB one pole, and its IEC standard as same as MCB IEC 60898-1. We have three 4.5, 6 kA breaking capacity, and the rated current is from 2 ampere to 32 ampere. And now we have CCC, VDE, CB, CE certifications. For your reference, we will developing the neutral pole on the left side, and we will go for the NF certification from BV library. For DPNs, which function is as same as MCB, overload protection and short circuit protection. Face side design is similar to normal MCB, but the special design is switched neutral parts. Compared with DPN and one pole and neutral normal MCB, DPN have same size with only 18 millimeter. Compared with DPN and one pole MCB, DPN has higher safety performance, can disconnect the line and the neutral pole at the same time. Also, it will be maintained easily. Now, let's see the 3D video of the DPN MCB. Okay.
Our EPB 63 MCB only has the max ampere 63 ampere, so we have another type with high rating MCB from 63 ampere to 125 ampere with 1 pole to 4 poles that we called the item code is EPB 125H. It completes with IEC 60898-1 and IEC 60947-2 standards, so that it can be home use and industrial use as well. The width is 27 millimeters per hole, a little bigger than the normal MCB. Next one is our isolating switch. It is mainly used as main switch in our distribution box. Rated current is from 16 ampere to 125 ampere, which comply with IEC 60947-3 standard. How to ensure high stability? We have our own tolling production lines and MCB Automatic production line that included the automatic welding machines, automatic calibration machines. How to let our customers believe in MAXGE's products? We have passed the VDE, KMA, TUV, ASTA, CE, CB 4-range certifications for different markets. Well, thank you for taking your precious time. Our live broadcasting will come to an end here. For more information about MAXGE, you can follow us by website, LinkedIn, or TikTok, and so on. Here are the accounts. Believe us, MAXGE will never let you down. If you are interested in our products or want to cooperate with us, just contact us. Thank you very much. And now let's welcome our another teams to bring you more information about MAXGE and MAXGE's products. Bye.
Bye bye.